And no matter what was going on around me and no matter how good life felt, I just had this empty feeling inside. I'm learning that I can't be everybody's cup of tea, because that's just not realistic. I just be trying to gentle parent. They made an Instagram. With this Instagram account they made, it was a fake account. So they didn't even have the decency to use their real account, which makes me question if it was genuine or not. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to say happy new year, blessings. Today is February 12th. This is officially my first vlog of the new year. Hey guys, so before we get into today's video, I just wanted to thank Jeulia Jewelry for sponsoring today's video. If you are new here, Jeulia, I have been working with them for almost 2 going on 3 years now. Every year they've been sending me something different. They send me the link and I get to pick out the piece that I want. The very first piece that I did receive from them was this necklace here. This necklace has Troy, Cherish, and my name in there, as well as our birthday stones. I'll give you guys a close-up of that. And second year, I ended up getting this ring. This ring is like my everyday go-to ring. When we first got married, my ring size was a 7. I gained on lots of weight from then. It was the timing that I was needing a new ring. They reached out to me, so I just sent Troy the link and told him to go ahead and pick out the piece that he would like for me to have, and that was this ring. Love this ring to death. Again, it was Valentine's Day and Troy happened to be in town, so once they sent me the link, I just sent it to him again, and I was like, go ahead and pick out the next piece you would like me to have. Now this time he picked out this extravagant ring. This one is a 3-piece set. I would show you guys a close-up of this. Now this one I wouldn't wear every day. This one I would leave it for more fancy occasions, when I'm going out, dressed up, all that good stuff. And let me tell you, if you don't know, you wouldn't know, because this ring looks like it's worth some money. Okay, sterling silver, they never stain. I wear my necklace faithfully every day. That's an everyday necklace. My ring I wear every day. I wore it in the shower a couple of times, went in water with it, and it's still fine. So I want you guys not to walk, but to run over to Jeulia's website. You can use the link down in my description box. I also have a discount code down there for you guys. I'll also put it up here on the screen. Right now they're having a buy one get one 40% off sale, as well as my discount code where you can get 15% off. So I really would love if you guys would go over there and appreciate them. Tell a friend and tell a friend, because baby, if you want some good jewelry for affordable prices, that is the place to be. And you will get your money's worth, because it definitely is sterling silver. Thank you guys so much for the support, and we'll get back into the video. I have not been vlogging. I've been really taking a step back and really just taking in life, taking in a lot of things, but really just focusing on my mental health and really trying to get back in a space where I'm open and able to share my life with you guys again. Because you know, previously in the past I would record just to record, and sometimes people comment and say your energy's off. Like, you can sense energy, and I don't want to do this to have to do this, because I don't have to do it. It's something I enjoy doing. Welcome back to the channel for my lovely people who's been with me for years. If you are new here, my name is Precious. Precious is my name. That's my first name. Keishawna is my middle name. Just put it together. Precious Keishawna. That's the name of the channel. So a lot of people will hit me up and say, oh, hey Keishawna, and it's like, no, that's not my name. My name's Precious. I wanted to, before getting back into the vlog world and just putting myself out there, I felt like I needed to give kind of like a life update, as well as just acknowledge where I'm at, where my mindset at, and where everything is in life right now. So I do want to start by saying I am on a new journey. I am on a self-love journey. I don't want to come back on camera in my bonnet. I know it's just putting yourself in a natural state, but for me personally, because I've been working around like a chugga girl, and that's like, my hair would be whatever, I would dress however, and I would just have this mindset, well, I'm married already, so it don't matter. But no, that can really take a toll on you, mess with your pride. For me personally, I don't want to go outside with the bonnets anymore. I set this last year as my New Year's resolution, but sometimes life happens And me, I'm a Libra. So with me, I tend to put everyone else's needs before myself and put myself last. And if I do that, who is there for me to put me first and make sure, like, girl, get yourself together, do your hair, fix yourself. There's no one to do that if I'm not doing it for myself. And it's not more so I want to do that, it's just me putting everyone else's needs before mine and saving myself for last, where I don't have energy for myself. I started a new routine. I started getting up. I dedicate my first and last 30 minutes in the Bible, talking to God, praying, and just reconnecting myself, because lately I've been having this very empty feeling, and sometimes I'll be like, why do I feel this way? Like, I'm financially stable, I have a great husband, I have a beautiful daughter, I have family support, this support, and no matter what was going on around me and no matter how good life felt, I just had this empty feeling inside where I just wasn't feeling complete, like I wasn't feeling whole. And to try and fill that hole, I'm like, maybe I just need to go out, maybe I just need to have a good time. And I kid you not, every time I tried to go out to the club or something, like something would happen and it'd just be like, this is a waste of my time, I should have just stayed home. In the past week, like last week, there's been so many things that's been coming out to me, and it couldn't be nobody else but God, because the timing of it, everything of it was just too perfect. And it's like basically throwing hints. If you're feeling empty right now, if you're feeling like incomplete, people have sharing their testimonies of being called back to God, like God just being the center of their life. And I'm like, it couldn't be no other better timing. So since I started that routine, because it's been a week now since I started that routine, I kid you not, I felt a difference in the way that I look at life. I felt a difference in the way that I talk to people. I feel a difference in how I feel about myself. I feel more motivated and centered to put myself together and look presentable. It changes the way that I view things. I'm not about to sit here and pretend like I turned into this whole completely holy person overnight. No. I'm just saying, without God in my life, I'm nothing. I can't be nothing. I can't think straight, and my life will just not functioning well. I don't know if that works for you, but for me, I can see and say that that's just the way that it is. So before, if you're a long time member, I used to put scriptures. It used to either be in the beginning of the video or used to always be in my description box, and I didn't want to feel like I was pushing any religion or anything on anyone, so I stopped doing it. But I am going to put a disclaimer that I am going to start including that back in there. Like, I want to make content the way that I want to make content, because YouTube is a very big platform. There's people for everyone. And there's a lot of people that started watching me for a lot of different reasons, whether that be my long distance relationship, me being a new mom. At one point I was showing like how I studied the Bible, and just clothing hauls, vacation vlogs, travel vlogs. There's so much content that I put out there that I don't know what drew almost 7,000 people to my channel, and I enjoy doing that. I don't want to limit myself to, because now is this new thing, oh, find a niche, stick to that niche, and put yourself in that niche so people would know who you are and attract. No. Me, my name is Precious Keishawna. The name of the channel is Precious Keishawna, and on that channel, on this channel, I will be giving out what I feel like giving out on this channel. So if today I'm feeling like, well, I'm preparing for vacation, let me do a little clothing haul and show y'all, I will do that. If I feel like just chilling in my house and relaxing and just talking to you guys, I'm gonna do that. Like, I don't want to feel the pressure of having to do something just because I don't want that. I don't want that pressure. I don't want to be held to the certain standard. I don't want, like, I do a luxury video and that blows up and that's what people could. No. I just want to be me in this self-love reflection. I just want to be me. I can't be nobody else. I can't do nothing else but be Precious. That's just what I'm working on, and that's what I'm moving forward to. With that being said, moving forward, if you're interested in the video, you can watch it. If you're not interested in it, that's okay. That's why when you go on many different channels, you see sometimes the views is high and then sometimes it's low, because people gonna watch what they want to watch. There's a channel for everybody, and I am learning that I can't be everybody's cup of tea, because that's just not realistic. Okay, so it has some people that's gonna be rocking with me, and it's gonna be some people that's against me, and that's okay too. That's addressing that portion of it. The next thing, let me see, because I did make a notes because I didn't want this video to be super long and all over the place, because that can happen a lot. So yes, that is my new journey, and I challenge y'all, start and end your day with God and see the drift in the direction of how your life would go, how things would be. Secondly, my long distance relationship. Now, you guys may or may not know, I am in a long distance relationship. Been in a long distance relationship for what, almost 6 years, probably going on 7 years. But it's been a long time. I think one of the first vlogs, big vlogs that I ever did was with me and my husband. That took off really quickly because it was a long distance relationship. So I felt like I already included you guys in a piece of that. So I don't mind sharing my marriage with you guys at all. I love my husband. I want to share him with the world. But I feel like with us being in a long distance relationships, sometimes I want to just cherish those moments. So you would see, if I go on vacation, I usually try to catch some clips for y'all. I wouldn't record the whole time I'm there, because sometimes it's just, that's our moments that we have with each other. So I don't want to spend it. Like, I salute people that could do it, because I see a lot of long distance relationship, every chance they get, they taking pictures, they taking videos. I just can't do that. For me personally, I want to have my alone time. I just want to love on my man, I want him to love on me, and we have our child, and we just cuddled up relaxing. And Troy came recently. My husband was here about a week ago, and he stayed 2 weeks, and I never picked up the camera. One, I still wasn't ready mentally to get back on camera. For two, we was just enjoying each other. Like, that was, I think that's probably the only time out of all these years that I've been recording that I have, like, just never took no pictures, recorded nothing. I caught little clips of, like, him and Cherish together, their little moments, but, like, just getting dressed up to take pictures and go, no, we did not do that. I'm okay with it, because we got to enjoy each other. We got to relax. It wasn't no pressure. Like, I just don't want to feel the pressure of it. This is my channel. It's not a family channel. I don't think it would ever be a family channel, and that's just simply because my husband is really not a social media person. I don't know, for the ones that do follow him on social media, he's not a social media person. He tried it for a little bit because of me. If I'm recording, he wouldn't mind, like, talking it or whatever, but to say, oh, we're gonna do this challenge, he's not with it, because that's just not him, and I'm not gonna force him to do that, and that's just what it is. I say all of that to say, if you're here and every time I upload a video you're gonna comment and say, so when are you gonna see your husband? So when are we gonna see Troy again? When are we gonna see you guys as a family? I get y'all love seeing us together, but at the same time, imagine how that make me feel. I'm just saying, emotional wise, y'all just excited and ready to see us together on camera again soon, but imagine how we're feeling emotionally knowing that we have to wait some time to see each other again. I'm working, he's working. That's just what it is. Being in a long distance relationship, if you know, it's not a process that happens overnight. It's a process that's going to happen in God's timing. And right now, honestly, with the long distance relationship, I feel like it's been growing both of us. I see growth and a big transition in both of us from when we started till now. And right now, we're really just using this time apart to work on ourselves, be the best that we can be, so when we are together, finally, we'll be unstoppable. So that's just that. But again, this is not a family channel, so please don't expect to see him all the time, because it's not going to happen. Even when we're together, you may not see him as often as you think you will, because it's not a family channel. It's not a couples channel. It's just, I would feature them when I want to feature them. That's just that. And everything I say, I go to say this is for me personally. This is just how I feel. Next thing I wanted to talk about was motherhood. Motherhood has been a big transition. I was a first time mom when I started. I learned a lot of things. I always was that parent's like, oh, I'm not going to hit my child. I'm not going to do this. And one thing I learned as a parent, as you go with the flow, watching and just going through the stages of life, I realized that everyone has their things that get them upset. Everyone has their things that make them angry. And as big grown adults, sometimes we don't know how to communicate. So I'm realizing as a 3-year-old, she may not to communicate herself. I just be trying to gentle parent and really just try and, I don't know, I'm just trying to take a new approach to everything. Instead of just getting upset and yelling like, oh my gosh, don't do this, it's like, you know, Cherry, you can't do this because of this. Like, the other day she wanted this huge lollipop. I'm like, Cherry, you can't have this huge lollipop, because if you eat this huge lollipop, all your teeth is gonna fall out. Would you like for your teeth to fall out? She was like, no, mommy. I didn't have to yell. I didn't have to get upset. I just spoke to her, and gentle parenting looked like it is working, and it's a good approach in my circumstances. Of course, granted, kids will be kids at the end of the day. They say terrible twos, but threes don't really help. I don't know. She turning 4 this year. I don't know if there's gonna be a transition. But if you follow me on Instagram and other social medias, and I'll show y'all the little clips, Cherish is one little sassy little girl, okay? So sometimes I gotta try to look past that and mold her in a way where she's not being disrespectful, but at the same time she know the difference of what's okay to say and what's not okay to say. Like, I don't remember what I said to her, and she would just be like, Mom, don't be rude. I'm like, I'm not being rude, Cherish. And she's like, yes, you are being rude. So to her, being rude is if you got a little high pitch in your voice, you don't even have to be yelling, but if you say it with any type of, you're being rude. But that comes from me telling her when she's being rude. So she flipping it on me, don't be rude. So, and if I'm trying to take something from her, Mom, don't snatch. Snatching, that's rude. So it's like, yes, I'm teaching her the right way, but she can't be flipping it on me and thinking it's okay. Like, I'm the mom, you're the child, okay? Let's not forget that. But yeah, motherhood is a journey. I would probably try to vlog and show you guys some more of that. I kind of took it away. I don't know why. I don't know. It was but so much you could do with her because she wasn't talking or nothing yet. So I just kind of stopped with it. But maybe I can kind of show some little clips. I want to vlog, and I want to intentionally vlog. Like, I don't want to be under the pressure where I feel like I have to vlog because I'm just going somewhere. Like, only when I'm going somewhere, or only when I'm traveling, that's when I'm recording now. I want to record just get the camera in the house chilling. I want to talk to you guys. Like, I want it to be more of a connection, you know? So I want to work on that for sure. That's that. Next, privacy. When was this? I was taking pictures, so I think this was for New Year's. My New Year's pictures, when I went to go take my New Year's pictures. In the midst of taking my pictures, I got an Instagram alert. The Instagram alert, I don't know if I can still find it because the person ended up deleting the account, but if I could find it, I would insert a clip here. This isn't someone random. This is someone that watches my YouTube channel. This is someone who claimed they've been here a long time. They made an Instagram. With this Instagram account they made, it was a fake account. So they didn't even have the decency to use their real account, which makes me question if it was genuine or not. Long story short, because I don't have it right now, and I would have to go back and look through a lot to find it. I'll insert the clip of what it said exactly. But the moral of the story is, mind you, they typed it 3 times. Delete it. Typed it, delete it, typed it, delete it. And I think the 3rd time is when I was going to address it. But before I addressed it, because I wanted to think before I spoke. Being an influencer, of course, it comes with people commenting on your life, putting an input. Yeah, this is, again, I'm gonna say it, this is my channel. I choose that I want to share pieces of my life with you guys. I'm not sharing my whole life because there's a lot that you don't know. I'm sharing pieces that may be beneficial to someone else, pieces of me that you guys can enjoy with me, pieces of me of seeing my growth. Now, that's a choice that I made. Anyone else around me has an option of sharing anything on camera. They have an option of not being in the mood to be on camera. That goes for my husband, that goes for my daughter, that goes for my family, or anyone else that I bring in front of the camera. Now, this person went to ask in the Jamaica vlogs, who is the other little girl they've been watching for a long time and they've never seen or heard of her. I'm going to publicly answer the question. I think this is going to be the last time I address this question. Before my husband and I was together, he had a child. So the other little girl is our first daughter. I don't like to use the word stepdaughter because I didn't like it personally growing up. It felt like a slap in the face because my dad and my mom split when I was young, so they both went their separate ways. So anytime we would go out, I would be referred to as, this is my stepdaughter, this is my firstborn, blah, 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 blah. So I don't like it, personally. To me, that's our daughter. She is our child before us together, okay? So that is Troy's firstborn. Granted, you're not gonna see her often because right now we're in a long distance relationship, 1. 2, these are kids. I don't even post my own daughter that often. There's a lot of vlogs you don't see Cherish at all. And 9 times out of 10, more than likely, she's somewhere near in the area, but I just don't post her. So with me sharing my life, I'm sharing my life. My husband isn't sharing his life. He don't have a channel. That video, the last video I posted wasn't the first time that she was posted. If you were a true subscriber, you would see she was posted many times before in a lot of Jamaica vlogs. You would hear Cherish saying sister. Yeah, but to go and make a fake account and do all these things, that's drastic. I feel like if it was a genuine question and there was no harm intended behind it, you would have just commented it underneath the vlog in a genuine way. But the way that it was written, and I've been watching for years and I've never seen it, I didn't like that at all. But it's a question that I got a couple of times. Everything that I'm addressing today is stuff that I get private messaged to me or commented under another social media where I would just end up deleting it because each platform is different. Instagram, I post on there, but not too much. Mainly I will post in my stories. That's kind of like a Snapchat to me. I hardly use Snapchat. I might go back to use Snapchat. I don't know. I permanently deleted my Facebook because a lot of old posts used to pop up when I was in high school and young. And I feel like it was just too much work to delete it. And I feel like it was filled with a bunch of people that I didn't care for or who don't even care about me and just being nosy. So I deleted that. A while ago, I permanently deleted my Twitter and made a new Twitter. I still post on Twitter, but I am cautious of the things I post because I'm more mature now. I don't know if it's part of motherhood or what, but ever since I had Cherish, I just have this anxiety and fear to life. Like, it's something that I'm praying on and trying to get through because I feel like why? But even sermons of that started popping up. So like last week was like a preparation for me to get back in my zone for this week. There's a lot of things coming up. Before they started coming up, I did want to come on here and formally record. I did just go through my camera roll before starting to record to realize I never even uploaded the last Jamaica vlog. So I feel like I am going to upload that as well and put that out probably after this one, only because I need to get this video out first. Then I'm gonna upload that one, and then my life will be back up to date where I would be trying to do weekly vlogs for y'all, or weekly content in general. It's not only gonna solely be vlogs, but it's just gonna be intentional. It's gonna be informative things that I want to record, so I enjoy doing it. I put time into doing it, and it's gonna be stuff that I feel like you guys can benefit from and see. But I say all of this to say, moving forward, I will be doing things my way. I will be sharing with you guys what I want to share. I will be doing things that I want to do and want you guys to see me doing, as well as keeping God in the center of it all. And I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I do look forward to so much more videos to come. I'm happy. I'm in a better space. And I'm just happy to see what this year brings for us. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Just taking life better on. I know for me, January did not start the best way that I wanted it to start. So my new year basically started February. So, yeah. But I need to head home so I can get to work. I just parked in the parking lot to record for you guys while it was on my mind, so I can get all of that out there. But later.